Hello everyone, I'm Galat Jiran, a full stack web developer, and I'm so excited to be talking to you today on full stack web developer nano degree offered at Udacity. I've taken a few courses on Udacity and I've come to realize that Udacity is an entirely different and a complete new experience in online learning. So, today, like I said, I will be talking to you on full stack web developer nano degree offered at Udacity. There are some key points which are listed that will guide us through this video. The key points are: who is a full stack developer? We will look at steps to becoming a full stack web developer, and we will see if Udacity nano degree is worth it, and then we'll do a demo with some full stack web technologies. Now, who is a full stack web developer? A full stack web developer is a programmer who is skilled at coding both the front end and the back end parts of a web application. Now, when we talk of front end, what do we mean? A front end is that part of the web, a web page where the user sees and interacts with. That is when you are browsing through the internet, what you see, what is rendered to you, that's the part we call the front end. And a front end developer is is that person who is responsible for putting these parts together, and he uses technologies such as HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, the back end is that part that is hidden from the user, and this part has to do with the algorithms, the database design, server configurations, and other logical processes. The backend developer is responsible for writing the algorithms and all the other things I've listed, and he uses technologies such as Express.js, Django, Pyramid, Flask, Laravel, Ruby on Rails, and different technologies. Now, a full stack developer is not expected to be an expert in all the technologies. As we'll be seeing, steps to becoming a full stack web developer. Now, to become a full stack web developer, firstly, you need to learn the necessary programming languages. I mentioned a few in the previous slide, but a full stack web developer needs to be versed with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and the back-end technologies. To be a full stack developer, you need to know these few technologies at your fingertips. And then, secondly, you need to refine the knowledge. The knowledge you learned from the languages, you need to use it in building web pages and make sure that you have grasped the concepts and you can work as a full stack developer. Thirdly, you become familiar with all technologies but master one. As your scope of learning expands, you discover that there's much more to learn than you can master. And many people make the mistake of learning much, learning too much of too many things. But this is not really the point. You learn all the technologies such that you're comfortable working in them, but you master one, then you are just good to go as a full stack web developer. Then you take a course. Technologies keep on advancing and new technologies are coming up. So as a full stack web developer, you need to stay abreast of all what is happening in the tech world. So you need to constantly update and upgrade yourself, like self-development, and you need to be up to date with what is happening. Then next, you get practical exposure. This is the fun part of it. The technologies you have learned, the front end and the back end, now come in play for you to merge them and use it in a real life application. You work on a real life project using the skills you have learned. And lastly, you take up additional assignments. Maybe you are working in a company, or you are a freelancer, or you're just a developer. Taking up additional assignments here, I mean, you can join maybe an open source project and contribute to it. This will help enhance your knowledge of a full stack development, especially as a full stack web developer where things are changing and many things are becoming new. So these are the few steps I think if you follow, you become a full stack web developer. And now let's look at if Udacity Nanodegree worth it. Is Udacity Nanodegree worth it? I would say yes. Like I said before, Udacity is an entirely different and a complete uh, experience in online learning. Udacity from 2013 has created a set of courses for tech professionals in computer science and full stack programming. And Udacity has good content, quality content, and the best of individuals that guide you through an degree program. Udacity has mentors that mentor you through an degree programs that you understand the lessons and you do your projects. After submitting the project, there's a reviewer who reviews your project, and if the project does not meet specification, it's sent back to you for correction. You correct, you submit it, and the reviewer reviews and gives you a grade and accepts that your project meets specification. And then after you implemented all the projects in a certain nano degree, you are now graduated and you're given a nano degree. So what does it entail in the Udacity full stack web nano degree program? So here is the curriculum. In this nano degree program, you will learn how to build and manage relational databases to store and handle application data and to build powerful server-side applications to save data to any type of client-side application. Now, don't be afraid because Udacity provides some few courses to get you started on your journey to becoming a full stack web developer. These are all free courses that you can take on your own before signing up for a full stack web knowledge degree program. Introduction to programming, front end web developer, introduction to Python programming, introduction to algorithms, version control with Git, introduction to HTML and CSS. And in this nano degree program, you have sections. You have four sections. And the first section, you'll be brushing up your knowledge and getting set to start implementing the projects involved in this nano degree. The first section is the developer fundamentals. The next is the database with SQL and Python. In this section, you have a project to implement and submit, which is log analysis. In the next section is servers, authorization, and CRUD, create, read, update, and delete. And then in this section, you implement this project item catalog. Then the last section is deploying to Linux servers. In this section, you implement this project Linux server configuration. So you see that there's a lot to learn and you need to be ready and consistent to get grasp all this knowledge on your journey to becoming a full stack web developer. Now getting back to our slides, we'll just do a demo with one of the technologies of full stack web development. And there are many IDEs out there to use, but today I'll be using Sublime to demonstrate just a simple web page. Now you open Sublime, you save it, you save your file. Let me just save mentor mentor.html. I'll save it under documents. And then you can now write your code. Now this is the structure of a basic HTML file. You have the document type, which is HTML. You have the opening and the closing HTML tag. You have the head, and the head contains the title. That's what will appear on the browser. And you have the body. And so in the title, let's just say Udacity Mentor. And in the body, let's just add a paragraph tag and just say welcome to Udacity, and then you save and close. And then now let's see if how the file renders on the browser. This is our file mentor.html. Just double click it, and then you see the title has Udacity Mentor, and then on the body we have welcome to Udacity. Now you can add some styling to it using CSS. We want to add some functionalities to it using JavaScript, or you want to use SQL to do some database and attach to and use it as the backend for this application. It's up to you now to learn the technologies and work on your page to the best of your taste. So it's not as hard as you think, as maybe you may feel, or the terms mentioned here. So I will encourage you to sign up for this nano degree and to enjoy your journey at Udacity becoming a full stack web developer. Thank you.